Hey everybody. I've been contemplating a verse all day long, and it is really the reason why I didn't post something this morning, because I came across a verse in Psalm, I believe it was 96:10, and it was talking about equity. And my first thought was, man, I have seen this in the Psalms several times, and I've corrected it several times. And it just kind of dawned on me, who am I to correct the Bible? Because I grew up with the term equality, and that equality was the way America was based on equality. I figured the Bible was based on equality. But God keeps saying that He judges in equity. So all day long, I have struggled over that. I have come to the realization that I have had that wrong. I've thought that God dealt with people equally, with equality, like America is a land of the free, equal opportunity for everybody. But God deals with us in equality or equity, and equity is an individual judgment, which now that I look on it, I'm so glad that I'm not held up to the standard of Michael Easley or Ron Horton, the pastor I grew up with that I absolutely loved, or Billy Graham. I'm held up to the standard of Chuck Gilliland, and God's going to judge me based on how I loved, what I did with the gifts that He gave me, how I died to myself daily, and those are the things that He's going to judge me on. And it's going to be individually. It's not going to be compared to anybody else, which would be equality. But instead, it's equity. And I love the fact that God judges us in equity and not equality. So basically, why I wanted to do this video here at the end of the night is to say that no matter how long you've studied the Bible or how well you think you know it, always be open and receptive to God teaching you something new. I always thought this was one of God's qualities, and now it's going to change my view on a lot of things, which is really exciting for the next couple of years as I read through the Bible again and again and again, looking at God's judgment through the lens of equity and not equality.